I know how important storytelling is, and you are very good at it.
Thank you.
In one-to-many, I've tried, and I just don't know. I can't pull the things into my head. Are there any tips?
It gets easier. So if you think about my Friday email, my Friday email is just storytelling. That's all it is. So at the beginning, I found this really difficult to think of a new story to tell every week. And then I realised that I could do it one of two ways. The first one is just think of something that happened to me that week. So what has happened to me this week? What have I seen or done? How can I turn that into, tell the story, and then how can I turn it into a business lesson? Where can I do the segue? But then I realised I could do it the other way. What do I really want to say? So if I've ranted about something this week, and I'm like, I really want to say this, really want to educate on this thing, now what I can do is think about the business lesson and find a story to match it. So there's two ways to go about it, but I'm not going to lie, it's hard at the beginning. It used to take me like a day to think of how to write this story. Now I can do it in about 4 minutes. The more you do it, the easier it gets, because you will start seeing stories in your whole life. Like every little thing that happens to you, everything you see, you'll be like, for instance, a good example of this is last week when we were in New York. We hired a luxury boat to go out on, and we thought this is going to be amazing. We all got dressed up. There's like 20 of us in these glamorous dresses. We got onto this boat, and then suddenly the winds came, and we nearly died. We were all gripping this boat and going like all over the place. It was terrifying. Charlie was on it. She'll remember. It was not the photo shoot we thought we were going to get. We nearly died. I was holding on. We nearly died. You got a bit of Prosecco over you. I nearly died. So that happened. And so I knew, as that was happening, that was going to be a story in the Friday email. Everything that is bad, I'm like, well, it isn't bad because I can put it in the Friday email. But then it was like, what's the lesson? So then all I had to do then is think about what the lesson is. Well, how can I segue this story about something not being what I thought it was going to be into a lesson? Well, that's what business is. We think we're doing something, and it turns out to be something completely different, but still just as good long term. People are now emailing me saying that the boat was the thing they remember. Like, I bought everybody champagne afterwards to apologise for the boat. But they loved it. Like, it was a different experience for them. So not everything that you think is bad is going to stay bad. And there was the business lesson. But I start with the story. Every single thing that happens to me on a daily basis, I will write a quick note. This could be turned into a story. And sometimes, if I can't think of anything that's happened that week, I'll go back to when I was 15 and embarrass my sister and my best friend Hazel and tell a story about what happened with us then and segue that.